Hey everybody, welcome to Nerfcast. This is Josh.
And Chris.
Oh,
And joining to today, Duke Winmall.
what up?
What up, Dookie?
We got
Good to be here.
Darth Ferone over here.
Kiss my ass. I lost my freaking voice from the Nerf game on Saturday. I have not recovered it yet. I hate you so much.
Yeah.
This damn hobby.
Yes. That was fun. It's good stuff. Good game.
How you doing, Dukester?
Doing good. Sounds like I'm doing better than you.
Yeah, well, you know what? People find it kind of sexy, so my wife likes it, so I'm good.
There you
Good to go. The rough and tumble Western man. I like it.
That's right. How's your stripes going, buddy? How many stripes you crank out this week? 10, 20?
Absolutely none. I haven't done a strife since that hydro dipped one that I showed off a while ago.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
That was like a mic drop for you, huh?
Done.
Oh, did my mic cut out?
No.
The hydro dip stripes like a mic drop, like I'm out.
No, I'm probably going to be coming back with commissions in like a month or so. So we'll see what happens.
Cool.
Good stuff.
So, we never have guests on the podcast without a purpose. And the Duke's on today to talk about something that's very meaningful and near and dear to his heart. So, Duke, we're going to give you a soapbox for about 2 or 3 minutes. Feel free to wax poetic.
All right. Well, my soapbox today is going to be called Duke's Dayton Bunker Buster. So later next month, around July 19th, the 20th, I'm going to be hosting an indoor warehouse war down in the archaic Dayton Manufacturing Center. So that's Dayton, Ohio. Almost as scary as Detroit, but it's got some great warehouses. We're going to war it up later next month. Actually, right around 1 month from now, yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
We're looking at how big's the square footage on the warehouse.
I'm still doing a little bit of research into finding a place. I've got 3 on the line at the moment. One of them is around 12,000 square foot. The other's 15,000 square feet. And the one that I'm gunning for is an empty manufacturing floor. It's around 50,000 square feet. And I'm hoping I can talk down the real estate agent to a reasonable price for like a 10-hour event or something.
Damn, that's pretty nice.
That is awesome, dude.
So I'm definitely gonna gun for one of the warehouses. If there's just a low participation number, I'll probably switch it last minute to a park, save myself a little bit of coin.
Yeah. Oh,
but,
for sure.
Yeah, hoping to build up a rapport.
How much will admission be for the warehouse?
Admission will be free unless I get the 50,000 square foot, in which case it'll probably be like $5.
Damn, it's cheap out there.
So, well, no. I will be losing money hardcore on this, but that's okay. I'd rather throw a great war and have everybody have a great time in a nice indoor setting, and hopefully make it a regular occurrence.
That'd be sweet, man. We looked into that a lot around here, but there are no manufacturing plants, warehouses. Everybody's using every space they can get.
Now, there's a whole bunch of empty buildings in downtown Dayton. Too many.
I don't think we know the meaning of the word empty in California.
At
least in the Bay Area.
Right.
That's pretty sick, man. Your Nerf group should be pretty juiced. Anyone that's over in that little Rust Belt area, y'all need to hook that up.
Yeah, bro.
Pittsburgh, I know you're not that far. Upstate New York, I know you're not that far. Probably about 12, 13-hour drive. Man, hit my man Duke up for this. That's a pretty sick war. You hit up those guys in the Mid-Atlantic yet? See if they want to run through.
When you say Mid-Atlantic, I'm not 100% who you're talking about.
There's a Mid-Atlantic group.
I've posted in a few large Nerf groups, our Nerf included, Nerf Haven, Northeast Nerf, which is kind of where the majority of where my player base is probably going to come from. But if you want to send me some links to some new player bases, I will never say no.
I'll have to dig those cats up. I think they're like DC, Delaware, like East Pennsylvania, over that way.
Digging it. Yeah. All those areas are covered in the Facebook group, Nerf in the Northeast. I'm not sure if those particular people you're talking about are on there. It's kind of a small group.
I'll see what I can dig up.
Well, I appreciate it. As always, a bigger war is a better war.
That's true.
That is true.
Yes.
Almost.
Almost.
You're looking at NIC with Stephen Green.
You know, I'm going to do this as just kind of a super stock. I did put a FPS cap on the field, and that's 350. So, yeah. It's going to be kind of harder style, but I'll be using some super stock, maybe a beefed up Retaliator, a Strife or two for a few rounds.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to support a wide array of players.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Don't mind the dogs. Here goes some sort of siren.
We're podcasting from the wild.
Oh, dang.
Hate my dogs.
Yes, everyone does. Except your wife. That's why you got one.
Yeah.
Yes. So super stoked to be hosting this Dayton War. There hasn't been any Dayton action for around 4 years. I normally drive down to Cincinnati or go up to Toledo, drive over to Athens for some HVZ. I'm all over Ohio, but there hasn't been a good Dayton gathering in a while, so I'm hoping to make it happen.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
I heard a rumor that LeBron James is going to be there, so everybody come out to at least see LeBron James.
I cannot confirm nor deny that LeBron James will be there.
That's what I saw. I think I thought on his Twitter account that him and Duke are going to nerf it up. LeBron's bringing the whole crew. Kyrie's coming. Iman Shumpert. J.R. Smith was going to come, but they won't let him segue on the field. So
I'm going to need to get some more loner blasters.
Oh, dang. Dude, that's sick. Because I haven't seen a whole lot of indoor wars are sort of hard to come by. At least around here for us. When I say hard to come by, I mean like I've never.
What do you guys want to do for cover on the inside?
I'm hoping that participants will be open to the fact of parking inside the warehouse. There's nothing better than quite a few cars as cover, if you ask me. Down in Cincinnati, B.F.U River Academy is a school that's on stilts, and we use their parking garage, and we play underneath there, and we use cars for cover there. I know this is going to be a bit of a higher FPS limit. People don't want to get their paint dinged. I don't really care about my car. Let it get some scratches, whatever. But I'll also be having plenty of obstacles. Just PVC and tarp constructions. Going to be doing some defend the core. I've got a 6 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot core.
Wow.
So it should be a good time. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Better take lots of video.
Oh, I will be. There might even be some aerial footage. We'll find out.
Nice.
That's freaking awesome. Being able to mount cameras higher up because you got walls and a ceiling is pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely. I have a few aerial videos on my YouTube page. They're not very good. I since upgraded my multicopter kit, if you will, to a whole new size. So I've got some more gear on there to make for better videos.
Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I love seeing videos of gameplay. Like you don't see enough of it.
That's the truth.
But yeah, so you said you're doing Defend the Core. You got anything else planned?
I mean, Carpe Coolum is always a favorite in the NIC. I'm looking at the thread now. Looks like I have DTC, Carpe Coolum 315, Red Rover, Awfuls, Capture the Flag, Bunker Style, and some Ghost. There'll probably be a few others that I didn't list. We'll just see what the players think at the moment.
Heck yeah, man. Always good. Good stuff.
Love it.
So Duke's Dayton Bunker Buster coming next month to a Dayton warehouse near you.
That's right. Y'all better show up.
I'll be there.
LeBron will be there.
Maybe. Cannot confirm nor deny.
Blam. There you go. Other than that, there's not a whole lot that's happened besides this thing called the Modulus.
Ooh. What's that? Tell me about that. I don't think I've heard anything about the modulus.
Well, let me put it out like this. Do you enjoy the strife?
I do.
All right. Do you enjoy attaching things to the strife?
Most of the time, yes.
All right. Would you like to pay $50 for a strife?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah.
How about if that strife had worse performance than a stock strife?
You know, you make an interesting argument. I'm gonna have to switch to the yes side, just for the diminished performance.
There we go.
If you want to pay for diminishing returns, the modulus is the blaster for you.
No better.
That's right. Uncomfortable grip. A lot of stuff you ain't gonna use. Decreased performance. Man, it doesn't get better than that for twice the price. It's guys. I mean, it's hot garbage.
Oh yeah, Nerf's new flagship does not set the bar high.
No.
Not from a performance perspective. Now,
I mean, honestly, I would say not from any perspective.
I like the white. I'm a fan of the white paint.
Okay, they have been doing some white paint jobs. That's interesting. I'll give that to you.
In person, the green isn't so bad either. I don't.
So there's some things I like about it. I like the battery tray being on the bottom in the front, and it gives me a good spot to hold my hand, which I have one on the strife, but it's not quite as nice. I like the aesthetics of it. The trigger pull is smooth. Everything else is nice. The grip is just terrible. It's just I can't even. I mean, he had problems with it. I had problems with it. We've seen other reviewers already be like, "Yeah, I'm starting to get a blister just making this video." It's terrible.
Oh, well, I would recommend a good coat of leak seal.
Yes, that would definitely help. The way it is it's still like there's like a ridge on the backside where like your palm would go. So when your fingers wrap around, it's just like a bar that is sharp, and then it narrows down, and the rest of the grip is really narrow.
Sounds like a rookie mistake, Hasbro.
Yeah, I can't figure out what they were, how that even. No one was like, "This is uncomfortable," ever.
Oh, they don't test their own toys. Please.
Clearly, well, they do. They just drop darts from like the screen and say it goes 90 feet.
Oh, duh. XD.
Yeah, the performance of the blaster, it seems like there's a longer time in between trigger pulls to get maximum velocity than normal. I mean, it does have that whole front end that's a barrel. So for me, it's more like a Raven in the fact that it's got that long ass, quote unquote barrel in the front. But yeah, it's got its good points for modding. The shell comes completely apart, which is really nice. The main shell separates from the handle, so if you want to paint, it makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, just
Yeah, he had the misfortune of using it at our war this weekend, and he was even more mad afterwards. And we took the dart skirt out and all that sort of stuff. It was just we're getting like what 50 something to 70 to low 70s stock.
Yeah, stock.
But then with 2 IMRs, it was still only getting in like
high 70s.
the high 70s.
Might have hit low 80s sometimes.
It was rough.
Maybe my IMRs were shit, but they were brand new, so and just charged.
I don't know.
Disappoint.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, it's just gonna create a lot of work. I mean, now some people will probably like it because there's so much empty space in the front of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can put a monster light bow in there if that's what you're into.
Oh yeah.
The shell's all right, but I don't know if it's worth $50.
Oh yeah.
Certainly.
What is good coming out of the Modulus disaster is the accessory packs, which I think everybody is excited for.
Yeah. The accessories that it comes with, it's like hit or miss. So the buttstock is a good idea because it holds the clip really well, and that was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But it's using like the Recon style little plastic bars, so that kind of sucks ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible.
But I mean, at least the back piece, you'll be able to take off and do something with because it holds a clip, so that's always good, right?
Right.
The whole point of putting Ravens on the back of stripes was to hold the clip.
I was more so talking about the quote unquote stealth kit and the quote unquote sniper kit, where they just sell the packs of 3 accessories by themselves. I think people are going to really enjoy those, and I predict that their sales will far outclass sales of the actual modulus.
Did you see the review of all the kits?
Who did?
Someone did a review of all the kits. It was blastaway.eu.
Yep. Blam. I did watch that video.
Did you see that, Mr. Wintermall?
No. As far as I am concerned, the quote unquote unboxing and reviews can really stop at a picture with attachments.
Yeah, so the front stealth kit apparently doesn't when you turn it, it doesn't actually.
It doesn't lock into place.
It doesn't lock into place.
You know how they have that little plastic kind of ball that. Yeah, apparently that is not on the accessories.
Well, when you look at the Scepter barrel, it kind of does the same thing. It doesn't have the bottom nub that the Retaliator and the Long Strike barrel has that actually locks in. It has that little nub on the inside of the barrel, so that it kind of has the.
Apparently, these don't have it anywhere in the barrel.
Well, it
was just flopping around on there.
That's no good.
That's terrible.
That is terrible.
I do the same thing. Like, oh, these accessories will be pretty. I'm sure they'll sell because kids will buy them and parents will buy them for kids. And I'm sure modders will figure out how to make them work. It just sucks that out the package they don't have. They have functionality, but it's janky. It's rough. Then the 12 flip is it's not regular 12-round magazine, so the little flip thing has special magazines that have little nubs on them for the flip clip attachment, so they don't fall apart, which is nice, but you have to buy those. You can't just use the ones you got.
Right, just like with the original flip clip, you can't use the Elite clips because they just have a different bottom design. They don't click in the right way. They were designed for the Stampede 18s and the 6 rounds that have that bottom design.
Right, but to be fair, at the time, if you bought them, you could use the 6, which was mostly what you could buy. Actually, that was all you could buy.
That's true.
This one is not compatible with anything at all. But
that's unfortunate.
And it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, because at the time, it was fully compatible with everything, and only recently has it kind of fallen out of favor, which you can't really expect old things to stay current.
Well, yeah, 100%.
But I can expect new stuff to work with what's out.
You should expect that. It's a bummer that it didn't deliver, and it's probably going to hurt their sales, is my guess.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Most of the stuff now that I'm looking back at it is like, ooh, what am I going to do with that? Besides gut it, make it. If I want to do aesthetic mods, it's cool. Other than that, it's kind of.
Yeah, I think the lipo horde will love it because the batteries in the front. Yeah, all the dead space in the front. So the people that are into that, the rewires and stuff, I think they'll like it.
Right.
But
not for $50.
That's true.
Yeah, and on that point, the Rapid Red also has that front battery pack. It's got plenty of room for a small lipo, and it's only $8.
It is only $8.
It is mad cheap right now.
That's because they didn't sell any because you can't attach it to it.
I mean, I bought a few.
Yeah, it didn't get the kind of advertisement that the rest of the Rebel line got.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It sort of just snuck in there like, oh, by the way, we got this. And it sucks because it's actually probably one of the best blasters that they made from the Rebel line.
Very much so. I agree with you. It probably is one of the best.
Well, now it's on to hoping for the next set of stuff that's going to come out.
No, we've got some stuff that I think will be interesting. I don't think it's going to be game changing. We got the Doominator. We got the Roto Fury. And we have some stuff that we don't know, like the Lawgiver and the Vagabond or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Nerf going
the Doomed line, or whatever they're calling it, the Cyberpunk
Doomlands?
Yeah, Doomlands. That's what it's called.
Borderlands.
I'm assuming it's going to be kind of the same vein as the Zombie Strike line, whereas there really hasn't been a whole lot of innovation in the Zombie Strike line. Hammer Shot excluded. That thing is a piece of brilliance.
They tried with the Sling Fire, but they just couldn't.
It turned out gimmicky. It was too much of a gimmick than an actual prime.
Right. If they could have delivered better performance and still be able to one-hand it, do the cool tricks, but deliver at least a level performance.
Yeah.
Then I think people would have been happier.
I mean, I would have settled with just durability of that prime grip. There had been reports of that thing just snapping off. That's no good.
Yeah. I mean, I think the lever action added something. It just needs to be more refined.
Exactly.
Yeah. The thing is, Zombie Strike started out strong with innovation.
Yeah.
They were like, well, no, they had the hammer shot. They had the sledge fire, the sling fire.
The sledge fire is like the sling fire. The sledge fire.
Right, but it had like the well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They started out strong, like, ooh, if you can keep doing this, but make them better. Like, I'll give you the first line being like, all right, ranges aren't the best. You're still trying some stuff out. Now let make it really pack a punch and have a 3-dart spread. That'd be cool. They had that crossbow, which was terrible, but at least it was something different. Literally now all they're doing is repainting blasters.
Yep.
Dominator's going to be new.
That's super new.
Yes.
Like, that's weird. It's like a weirdo blaster.
Right.
Well, from
Super Soaker.
Yeah.
From what we've seen with current Nerf flagships, I think that Boomco is going to have a bit of a leg up over them. Have you guys talked about the Boomco flagships coming out?
We touched on it, I think, 2 podcasts
I think
ago.
so. A couple podcasts ago.
All right.
It actually got me excited for once. I mean, I'm excited to see what it does with Flywheel. The problem is jumping into the new ecosystem and spending all the money.
Right. I'm kind of in that ecosystem. I've got a Rapid Madness with like 6 clips, a few hundred darts. So I've kind of invested there, and I'm definitely looking forward to the 72 dart explosion. Not so much the Spin Sanity. I don't really like that kind of rotating barrel action. Sorry, Doominator, but I don't care about you.
All good.
Does that mean you hate the Tommy gun coming out for Rebel?
I've seen that. It makes me think of. I mean, I don't hate it. I definitely want to get my hands on one and see how it works out in person. I might pass judgment on some blasters, but I hold most back until I get my hands on the product.
Right. And I try to get I've learned to not get as excited as I used to get. I'm not gonna lie. When they did the Rebel Tommy gun, I got excited. It just enjoying the Rebel blasters for me. I love painting them.
Oh, it might be the last nice Rebel blaster for a while though.
I know.
Because that Charmed line looks like.
Yeah, Charmed.
Oh, the aesthetics went down.
I don't understand. The Rebel blasters are so nice.
Right.
They were pretty nice. And then they've got to add plastic attachments and bobbles and chains and.
Oh, it's just.
Sorry, I'll enjoy my cache of Tommy guns if they work well.
Yeah, there you go.
I've always been a fan of the Busby Tommy 20.
Right. Nerf's
has always been
a competitor for it. Like 10 years later.
Years later.
It'll just be fun to paint. If it comes apart like all the other Rebel blasters, it'll be a dream to paint.
Definitely. It should be. Speaking of Rebel blasters and painting, I'm just going to segue. I have a new work in progress that I've been working on. It's just kind of a personal project. There's no commissioner behind it. There was no reason, no rhyme. Just wanted to have fun.
I like it. I like having fun.
Oh, who doesn't like having fun? Everybody. Wait. I said that wrong. Everybody does like having fun.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So the first picture I threw up on Reddit and a couple other places, people said that my camera was too good. They couldn't see the blaster. So I went ahead and took just a quick another shot. There we go. This is started out as a 4 victory. I'm calling it the quote-unquote captain's cannon just because I don't really have a name for it yet. What I wanted to do... Thank you. What I wanted to do was primarily replace the handle because I don't know if you remember the 4 victories handle, but it's terrible bad. So that's actually a strong arm handle on there. I wanted to go for the swept back look instead of a straight down pistol. I really liked how it kind of had the just the backwards facing handle. I really like that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, when I attached the handle, all I really wanted to do was put a good grip for the middle finger so you can kind of see the first nub there, and then the other 2 digits just flow back.
Yeah, no, that looks nice.
Yeah. I just elongated the barrels with some 1732 brass. You can see a ramrod up front. That's a piece of wooden dowel and a rusty nut. The nut serves as a stop for when you push the ramrod down the barrels. It's the perfect length to feed a dart. So you never mash them up. You never ruin the ARs. It's good to go.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's just a hydro dipped digital camo right on there. And also the blued gun steel accents. And on top, I have a digital rangefinder scope. It's got 10 times magnification and a few different buttons on there so you can change and find out the range of your targets.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff.
That's pretty much it. I just, wanted to have fun with something, and the 4 Victory seemed like a good blaster to do that with.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love the 4 Victory.
I love the hydro dipping on all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's friggin' awesome. I've been contemplating picking some up.
Do it.
I don't have the room to take blasters apart as often as I would like, and be able to do stuff with them. But man, it looks sweet.
It's definitely fun. The entire reason this is still a work in progress and not a finished product is because I ran out of hydro dip activator.
Oh.
I dipped one side of the shell, found out my can was empty, and couldn't dip the other side.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So I had to set in an order for more hydro dipping material. I'm picking up like 7 different films, a few cans of activator, and hopefully here in the coming months, I'll be opening up a hydro dip quote unquote Nerf store where I'll just have people ship me their deconstructed blaster shells. I'll simply automotive paint them, dip them, detail, clear coat, and send them back.
That'd be pretty sweet. That's really dope.
So looking forward to unveiling that in the coming months.
Woo, yeah, that's nice.
Expect a box of stripes.
And you're gonna send some hammer shots.
I might.
Or some sweet revenges.
Those are hard to come by now.
That's the truth. That's the whole reason I picked up the 4 Victory and not a Sweet Revenge. I wanted to do a Sweet Revenge, but they're just not on the shelves, man. It's a disappointment.
Even the 5x5s disappeared.
Yep.
I was picking up 5x5s for a while because I like the blue. I like the blue better than the blue. But the blue for the trigger and the hammer and the everything. But man, they're just gone.
I mean, that's bugged me for a while about Nerf is like, guys, let us enjoy some of the stuff you put out before. I mean, I know it's a weird complaint, right? Because we're like, oh, there's nothing new. But it's because you drop like 20 blasters, like all of your lines drop at the same time. And we're like, oh, cool, all this new stuff is out. And then we got nothing for the rest of the year.
It's weird that the hammer shots fall around though, and the Rebel's been done twice already now.
Yes, because they did the
Sweet Revenge kit and
the 5x5.
5x5.
And yet you can't find either.
Yes.
Yep.
The Alpha Trooper's coming back. So
they're coming back in the best Nerf color.
Creamsicle orange.
Ooh, give me some of that OJ Trooper.
Yeah.
So much. I hate it on every blaster I've seen it on.
OJ Trooper.
The only one I kind of like is the Fire Strike. I don't know. Maybe because it's just a smaller pistol and there's less orange because of that. Just because it's smaller in size, I can kind of deal with the Fire Strike.
Yeah, I guess I don't really mind the Fire Strike because I don't really ever see them either. I just kind of like never look at Fire Strikes.
Right.
But oh man, it looks terrible on all like the Strife.
It's not good. I agree with you.
I can't. I don't understand because white is clearly in their repertoire. White with orange or white with red or white with blue, all look good. White with green looks good. Pretty much you take a color, slap it on a white blaster as the stripe, looks awesome. Looks good.
OJ Trooper.
Hey, it's cool. People just be happy that it's back, even though they're going to be. The thing is, everyone's like, oh, are people going to pay that much for an Alpha Trooper? I'm like, they're paying that much for an Alpha Trooper right now.
Yeah, people are paying like 100 plus for an Alpha Trooper at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
Stock.
right, bone stock Alpha Trooper.
I remember when I sold my personal modified Alpha Trooper with the Orange ModWorks 5 kilogram screen, the Raider stock, custom grips, all that stuff. I sold for like $40. And nowadays it's like, wow, just prices skyrocket. That was a fun little visit.
I mean, I remember we were just giving them away, literally.
Yeah, no, I gave 2 away.
Yeah, we gave some away.
Mm-hmm.
Every game that we had for an entire season, we gave at least 1, if not 2 away.
Hell yeah, man.
We don't want them.
Right after that Target slip up, I bought in bulk. You guys did too, and you know, I think honestly, we're the reason the Alpha Trooper disappeared. People like us who bought them in large quantities for dirt cheap.
Target, I'm sure Target lost money.
Oh, of course they did.
Mistake.
Yes.
There's no one to blame but themselves.
Which is, here's the thing. I would feel worse, but Target didn't learn from their mistake. They have still done this with other stuff since then.
They have.
Yeah, the Z-bombs, they had the same thing happen to. I feel like there was something else that came out that had the same DPCI as well. I don't remember, and I was just like, what are you guys doing? Like, stop clearancing things then. Like, just leave them at the regular price. Who cares? It was just, oh man. I don't care. I feel like it only helped us to grow the community in our area, so it was worth it because we're growing the sport. You know, Hasbro in the end probably made more money because the people that came that started out with loaner blasters and got Alpha Troopers started buying more stuff because they've been to our games like, oh, now I bought a Strife and now I bought this. I mean, Target, I'm sure lost out, but Hasbro didn't because Target buys those from Hasbro.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
So Hasbro made the money no matter what.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. But the only problem was it was a Target exclusive. So after Target lost all that money, they're like, we're not going to re-up the stock if we're losing money on this. So they never placed another order, and the Target exclusive, due to contractual obligations, couldn't be sold to another supplier.
That is true. But, I mean, it looks like with the orange one coming out, it might not be a Target exclusive.
Oh, well, I mean, contracts expire all the time. You see exclusive blasters at different stores, and they make crossovers, and, you know, that's just how it works.
I mean, we saw the Hammer Shot used to be Target exclusive.
Exactly. Now it's everywhere.
Right. So, hopefully, in the end, maybe it'll have helped because they'll be able to release Alpha Troopers for everywhere, and people won't be stuck going to Target to get them.
We'll hope so. We'll hope so.
It happens in the telco industry a lot. Like one carrier will get a phone for a 9-month exclusive.
Yeah.
But everyone's going to get it eventually. So,
Yep.
And they renamed it. It's now the Alpha Trooper CS6. It's not the same out. It's not your Papa's Alpha Trooper.
So
All
it was Alpha Trooper CS12, Alpha Trooper CS18, and Alpha Trooper CS6.
The CS, ECS, whatever you want to put at the end of the names mean nothing to me. I understand what they actually mean. They stand for a clip system and then the number of the clip that came with it. The only problem with that, as soon as you put a new clip in the blaster, you can't call it the Alpha Trooper CS6 anymore because it's got a 35-round drum. Like, it's...
Luke, you're not following instructions.
You can only use 6-round clips with this blaster.
Yes, that's why you're not getting the XD performance because you're not using the right clip.
You know what? If they actually sold 6-round clips, I might run them, but they don't sell them anymore. So Hasbro, that's on you.
Oh, you can still get some with the bandolier kit.
Are they still selling that shitty bandolier?
Yeah. What was it? The vest. I'm pretty sure you can get them with the vest.
Yeah, or you could just talk to us after this podcast.
Oh, I have plenty of 6-round clips. Oh yeah, I've got a ton.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the last time they sold them was with those bandoliers. Recently, locally, they've been clearanced out, so I don't know if they're stopping those. The last time after that was with the Hailfire upgrade kit. Came with 4 extra clips and some darts.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, good old Hellfire.
I love the Hailfire.
That was a terrible sales pitch for that.
Oh, it was.
Give you 4 6-round clips with it. What?
One more.
Yeah.
The worst part was that they advertised the max capacity at like 100 and whatever it was. Because technically, you load it up with 18-round darts or 18-round clips. Yeah, it's got that capacity, but you got to drop $80 on Nerf gear if you want to buy those clips new.
You can relaunch the Hellfire in white and call it the Hellfire Extreme Mission Objective Kit.
ECS 118.
No, just do it with all 12s.
So that'd be an ECS 96.
Yes. Or the inverse of a 69. So giggity, we're all laughing. I'm just saying because the 18s, I put 18s in it. And sometimes it doesn't advance quite right.
You've got to mess with the. It's basically a slip clutch. You've got to mess with the slip clutch to get it.
It works great with 12s.
It does work great with 12s.
You throw 8 12s in it.
It does work great with 12s.
That's a great repaint holiday blaster.
I agree.
Probably sell better than the Rhinoceros Fire.
Yeah, I bet it would. I bet it would. I mean, 12-round clips used to be hot shit when they first came out.
Yeah. Now they're actually kind of money.
Yeah.
It depends on what you want to do with your loadout. I just wish they would sell them by themselves. I understand. I think I understand why Nerf doesn't do it. Because if you think about it, they're already charging $10 for an 18-round mag. They're not going to charge half of that.
Yeah, there's a minimum.
But you're not going to charge like 7, right? Because you're not going to charge 5. You're not going to charge. If you charge 7, you might as well pay $2 more, get 18. Right. They're like, there's a minimum. They should have just put the 18s at like $15 and then sold the 12s for 10. I think people would have been a good.
But Josh, you're going to be able to buy 2 12s for $15.
Yeah, that's true. I just don't know how those are going to work with the if you can take them off the flip clip for the modulus.
It's not looking too good, huh?
It is not.
No, we'll find out. We'll see what the future holds.
How about a Rhino Fire with like 8 10s banana clips?
Oh, you mean a Hailfire?
Hailfire, yeah. Because then with the banana curving out, you can kind of set it on the ground.
Actually, I've seen that. Somebody did that on like Reddit.
Yeah, I've seen that post too.
Yeah,
I think they called it the octopus Hailfire.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
80 rounds of pure fury.
Yeah, I just don't know why Nerf doesn't sell more things by themselves. Right? Like more means they've got a lot of people like the banana mag, but you can only get it with like 2, 3 blasters.
Well, that's been a long-standing issue with Nerf in the past. They've launched smaller accessories and they just haven't sold off the shelves, like their walkie-talkie kits, their bandoliers, their all these things that they're making that they're considering attachments that the general public just doesn't want. We want blaster attachments, not stupid little vests.
Exactly. Like all of I can see the vest selling a little bit.
I can't. Not even at all.
I've seen a lot of people at games and stuff wearing bandoliers.
Really?
But the walkie-talkies and like really crappy cameras.
The night vision goggles.
Yeah, like come on. I mean, I get it. You're trying to make a buck and that's cool. I get it. Make it cheap, pimp it out, whatever. But you got to give some people some stuff to actually use with the blasters themselves, which is your core product. Right.
I would have thought that they would have figured that out when the pinpoint site became such a huge commodity on the internet. Those were going for like $70 a pop, and it's maybe $5 worth of plastic. You know.
So from what I understood is that they talked to retailers, and retailers said, no, none of your other crap is selling.
Exactly. That's the story I've heard as well.
Yeah, so they didn't purchase them. So Nerf's just like, well, we got all these, we're not going to make them anymore.
Exactly. So I'm hoping the modulus kit sales kind of reawakens them and saying, okay, people are willing to pay for these blaster attachments. Let's start launching them by themselves, clips, things like that.
Now, the price point for the modular stuff is probably dead on.
Yeah.
Most things come with 3 pieces, and you're paying $5 per accessory.
Yeah. For the attachment packs, I agree with you. It's a nice price. For the base blaster,
No. Yeah, if the base blaster came in, now knowing what I know about performance, there isn't a price they can put on it to make me buy it. Performance. If it would have came in at $40,
because you're still getting attachments with it.
Yeah, $40 with the attachment is probably a pretty good sweet spot for it.
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. We'll see what the attachments.
Then you're basically paying for a bigger strife with 3 attachments at the same price you're paying for the attachments, which is $5 per piece.
Right. Which is really good considering what the attachments go for now. I just wish that they would bring out attachments that are a little bit, I don't even want to say more useful, because like a lot of the barrels and stuff aren't particularly useful.
At all.
But, ones that lock in place would be nice. Some better stocks would be cool.
How's the Raider stock not got reprinted?
I don't understand how they brought out an Alpha Trooper that's orange and then put it with the old Spectre stock. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that stock is terrible.
Yeah, people online are going crazy over the worker stocks, which I like. I have one now. It's awesome. why wouldn't you start remaking the old lightning stock or the non-lightning stock that looks just like the worker one?
Switch shot. The switch
Yeah.
shot.
The switch shot, yeah, and just take the Super Soaker branding off it. We know you can do it because you keep changing CS on the end of all the blasters. So
It's not too hard. We believe in you.
yeah, like you can do it, Hasbro, and I have faith in you.
But they won't. Not for a while.
And then Elite Pinpoint sights are cool. At least they kind of do something. The sight that goes with the Modulus is literally just a tube. Like that's it.
It doesn't have any internals, not even like a piece of plastic with a cross on it.
It's got, in the front, it's got these little 3 pieces that make like a little triangle thingy.
So the plastic is actually the same plastic that the entire tube is made out of.
Yeah.
So it's like the same kind of plastic that the entire thing is made of. It's not like a plastic, like clear plastic insert piece.
Oh, really?
Lens. Yeah.
There's no faux lenses.
You can like put your finger pretty much through it.
That's unfortunate. I mean, even the Nitron scope, it had those 3 lights that would do it in succession. They'd light up, they'd flash in order. That was cool. I mean, useless, but cool.
Yeah,
exactly.
Was cool.
At least you feel like you're getting a little something for your money, not just like, I could put an empty toilet paper tube on top of my blaster and get the same freaking performance.
Pretty much.
Like, this is crap.
The front vertical grip is pretty nice.
It's collapsible, right?
No, that's in one of the kits.
Mm-hmm.
The stealth kit has the collapsible grip.
Okay.
This one is just a straight vert grip like the old orange one.
Gotcha.
But it's nice. It actually is a little more robust.
Yeah.
It's got a better feeling to it. It definitely is more.
Yeah. Yeah, little stuff like that. That stuff's awesome. I mean, we're only going to get so much with barrels, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Hopefully this will cause some more innovation on the accessory side of Nerf. So I've always looked at Nerf like iPods and iPhones, right? Like there's just as much of an industry, if not more of one, for accessories than for the base actual product.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I won't be spending $5.99 on a Nerf blaster.
That is true. That is true.
Yes, I mean, if you did, Explorer would own the entire country.
Yes, they would.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the other thing I was going to mention. Buzzbee. Buzzbee has a whole slew of stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, their new clip-fed blasters. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got they can use regular Nerf darts, mega Nerf darts.
Which is kind of like they're stealing a play on a Hasbro's playbook that Hasbro used for Lego.
Yeah.
Like Hasbro makes that line that's compatible with Lego.
Oh, yeah.
Mega Blocks.
No.
It's
Creo.
Yeah, Creo is Hasbro's version.
They use their brand. They have G.I. Joe, Transformers. It's funny, we get that for blocks, but we don't get it for blasters. But anyways, that's a different podcast.
D&D.
D&D.
Yep.
So they use their properties to make Lego compatible stuff.
Yep.
So Buzzbee's kind of stealing a play out of that playbook, and everything's compatible. Like the Mega Clip works and all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
That is actually kind of interesting. The Mega Blaster they're going to have with the Mega Clip.
They got Mega Suctions.
Hey, can't be as bad as a Centurion. So.
Why?
Because it's true.
Why? Why do we gotta beat that dead horse?
No one liked that horse. No one ever liked that horse. Nobody bet on that horse.
Duke probably owns a Centurion, don't you, Duke?
I used to.
See?
Yep.
What's bad? I mean, I got one of the later production runs, so it didn't have any of the issues with dart churning and things like that. I mean, it was still limited with the small 6-round clip and the sheer lack of availability for extra clips. That was a bummer.
Now you're gonna get a 8-round clip.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I've already made a 10-round clip-fed Magnus, so I'm good.
That's dope. I like the Magnus. I like the rest of the Mega line that we've seen so far.
I mean, not a fan of the Cycloshock.
I like it. It is what it is.
Man.
I understand why it exists. I'm like, I can see people running it as a sidearm if they want more darts than a Magnus. If you have like rules that let you break shields with it or kill zombies or whatever. it's nice having an alternate ammo type if your game calls for it. So I can understand it, and it's fun.
Very much so.
Yeah. But all of the mega blasters I kind of look at and go, oh, it's just you're running for fun most of the time if you're running mega stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're out there like, I'm gonna do all of the work and do all the things. So it's fun. It's big red fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to carry my Manta Magnus on my hip for almost every single round. Just 'cause it was a great sidearm. Whenever I pulled it out, I felt like a boss. Like Big Red. Woo!
That's right.
Big Red.
So sometimes you just got to go out there. It's about how you feel.
It's all about having fun. That's what it's all about.
For sure.
That's how I feel every time I dual wield my hammer primes.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Like a gunslinger, man.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome, man. So we'll see what happens with some of the Busby stuff and the compatibility. I haven't ever really been excited for anything that Busby has brought out. I'm a little bit excited. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll see.
Hopefully it'll diversify our blaster lineup. Last game was pretty much rapid strikes and long shots.
And straight.
And strikes.
Yep. That was about it. Yeah, I got that.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I ever make it down there, I'll bring some scepters, some rainbow pumps, and some other hard-hitting gear. Give you a taste of what for.
We've had some. We just
Good.
Them back.
This never got him back.
Yeah, we just were like,
Well, all that stuff's not that great with stock darts, right?
Okay, you guys have stock dart rules on your field. It's all Sambo, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then no, I would probably not get to use that.
Yeah, I was actually impressed. Someone had a long shot with the Explorer internals.
Yep.
And it was doing work with the FVJs in it.
Oh, I bet. I mean, those FVJs are basically Lone Steffens.
Yeah.
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 It was doing.
They're
work.
just like not damaging enough for us to really not have to worry about like hitting and cracking, like leaving any marks at the school that we play at. That's really the thing. Like, ooh.
Oh yeah, of course.
A little bit of foam of that. Foam comes off, and then boom, you've got a washer in a window, and it's a bad day.
Right.
Yep. I'm a huge fan of metal-free darts. They call them Snicker Steffens. They're made with eraser heads. I made thousands of those. I love them.
Yeah, those are pretty dope. I saw the tutorials on them. I was like, oh, these are pretty sick. But
Oh yeah. Metal-free should definitely be the darts of the future.
Yeah, I think there should be like a, there's the whole Sambo thing. You got to have like a metal-free NIC, metal-free Stephen War.
Well, what a few of the more noticeable members of the quote-unquote NIC, that's the more so hardcore NIC, the homemades, they've taken using silicone domes as their primary ammo. The only problem with that is you have to use either special piping, only certain blasters, or cornstarch to coat all your hoppers to make them feed.
Yep.
I don't know if you've heard about that.
I have indeed, which kind of reminds me of Tech Recon, who you also had to put cornstarch on their ammo.
I never really got too much into Tech Recon. I remember seeing them on the shelves of my local Kmart before they shipped their Kickstarter stuff. That was really my only impression of Tech Recon.
Yeah, nobody got into Tech Recon. They only did one cool thing, and that was the buttstock on that one blaster that they had. I don't remember.
Wait, did somebody say Tech Recon?
Recon.
Damn.
Woo.
Look at that. Oh, you want to fling some rubber bands.
Oh, yeah. See, they took a look at what the Nerf community wanted, and they're like, hey, they really like the Raider stock. Let's give it a Raider stock.
It's really sad because I like a lot about the blaster. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I think it looks like the green looks all right. Like I said, the stock is dope.
Oh, it's not bad looking at all.
No, the rail was nice.
I've seen some great cos mods come out of Tech Recon.
Oh yeah, if this shot darts and I could just prime it and then pull the trigger, this thing would have been amazing.
Dude, you should gut one and put some flywheels in it, baby. Pusher motor.
I'm surprised people haven't done that.
I am a little shocked people haven't converted these.
You know why? I don't think anybody ever bought one.
I never bought one.
For like $3.
Yeah.
So
I'll pick them up if I find them for $3. Sure, why not?
We have to give this to someone as a project, like implant the rapid strike into this blaster.
That'd be
Nose
pretty
goes.
awesome. That'd be pretty awesome. I'd take a strife in that form factor. That'd be pretty sick.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice.
Yeah, I like that, but everything else is rough, man.
So Tech Recon kind of let down their tribe.
Yeah, they did. They really did. They built up a lot of hype for a product that just couldn't support it. And they were great with the community. I'll give them that.
They had a bunch of community outreach. I saw multiple articles. I saw a bunch of good PR coming out of them. Their products just didn't match that.
Did not perform. Did not perform as promised.
DOA.
Yep. Yeah, and then other than that, we got nothing else coming out. Rival line supposed to hit relatively soon.
Oh, time to shoot some balls.
Because they said Hasbro officially said that Rival and the Modulus stuff were supposed to be out in August.
Modulus is out now.
Modulus is out now, so Rival can't be too far behind. I know Toys R Us is doing pre-orders.
I'm betting by second week of July.
Yeah, I mean, there's DPCIs up. We got some up. Keep looking for them.
I'm not too hyped for the Rival line. What I am looking forward to is picking up a Zeus 700 and converting that to 50 caliber foam.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm interested more to see what the community does with them than how they perform stock.
Very much so.
It would be that much more amazing than what we're seeing already. I mean, we could be wrong, and I'd be pleasantly surprised. But
I also want to take a quick moment and point out that when Hasbro came to naming the Rival line, they thought, CS18, that's not good enough. We're gonna do XVR's 1200. Is that what the Zeus is? It's an XVR 1200.
Something like that. It's
something like that. So they kind of took the ammo capacity, added 2 zeros. It was like, oh, it sounds better. The teams will love this.
Right. Which made it just sound like a futuristic alien style, like
it just seems like more gimmicks is what the naming is.
It does, and I don't know what the ASV, whatever it was. I'm sure it'll make sense because
I wrote an article about it. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, I remember seeing it, and it was like, this means this. That's like Tech Recon had rounds, and their rounds actually were
NRG.
Yeah.
Until I said
like energy.
Doing them, it did not dawn on me. I'm like, it's an energy.
Energy.
Oh, the energy stored. I get what you're doing. That's cool.
That's cool.
Whatever.
So yeah, looking forward to doing a little bit of work on the Apollo. Not interested in the Zeus at all, but we'll see what happens when it hits. I'm sure there'll be a resurgence of them. I can see them being very popular for HVZ, where most of the players run lightly modified or stock gear. I can really see the Rival appealing to them.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what kind of flywheels and stuff they put in it, it might be nice to just, throw some IMRs in there and you might be good to go. You could get some decent range with those GBBs, golf ball blasters.
They said they're built for precision and speed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming the ranges might even be on.
Well, so what was interesting was they said it was built for speed, and they're like, oh, it goes up to this many miles per hour. And I did the conversion, and I was like, oh, that's like 70 FPS? Like,
I think it was 90 is what they're claiming.
I mean, it was something that we're seeing for sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, oh, it's out of the box, it's shooting 150, 200 FPS, holy crap. But it sounds a lot better when they're like, oh, shoot 77 miles per hour or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. They gave it to you in MPH. I remember that. That was BS.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're finally doing muzzle velocity readings. This is a great day for Nerf. Why is this in miles per hour?
Oh. The part that's interesting to me is the clips. Because of the way they're designed, they're more round. You might be able to just carry more on your person.
Right. They're kind of like the Vortex 20-round clips.
Yeah.
Which I always like that.
I did too.
Just carry something like a pouch.
Yeah.
If you can carry a lot of ammo on you, I could see it appealing to some players if it's
for sure.
If it's on par with what we have now, and you can carry more ammo on you or more clips on you, I could see people wanting to use it.
I can too.
I certainly think that you'll be able to get more out of it because the ammo will just inherently be more stable than a dart. Right?
Well, unless it's like the disc though, where it slows down at the end.
But I mean, we're still talking about a ball, and we know balls can go fast.
Yeah,
Right.
That's just
depends on how firm the core is.
it's true. It's not going to destabilize in flight the way that a dart does after.
Yes. To spin right.
Right. If you get it to spin, then these guys might be money.
Yeah. Well,
if they have like a top and bottom flywheel instead of a side to side, and it spins that thing like a pitcher. Yeah, like a pitching machine.
Like a pitching machine.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, if you're gonna be able to predict, based on how you're holding the trigger, like, I could see a situation where people start being able to predict the flight path of their shots.
Yeah,
like,
it could get nasty. It could be cool, man. It could change up the game.
I can see how it'll be more. I haven't played a lot of baseball. I can see how it could be more accurate for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people always talk about accuracy, and I always want to say to them, have you not used Koosh darts?
Yeah, or FVJs now.
FVJs now.
That's true. That's true. I still prefer Kooshes for flywheel systems.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've had really good luck with the FVJs.
Have you? Yeah. I don't know. There's something about that fuzzy head. It just tugs at my heartstrings.
Well, I'm hoping that the same place that does the knockoff Koosh darts will then make an actual Koosh knockoff rival ball.
We'll see. We'll see.
Who would that be?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting getting into like, what kind of ammo limitations are you looking at for these rival thing? You know what I mean? Like aftermarket ammo for them. How do you make it better? Do you have like a weighted core with the foam outside? What's gonna start happening? What becomes allowed and disallowed? It'll be interesting. It's gonna change.
Definitely. I did some quick looking up where I said that I wrote an article. It was actually a post on Nerf Haven. It's the Zeus MXV 1200. MXV stands for motorized extra, X in quotations, velocity. So motorized extra velocity. And then the Apollo is just the XV 700, so it's simply extra velocity.
Gotcha.
Nice. There you go.
It's not motorized.
Right. So it doesn't have the M on the end. But it still has 700 when it has 7 balls, which I think is just ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the other thing about the rival line. I know I've talked about this before. I don't like the way it looks that you have to load the Zeus and stuff. I mean, maybe it'll change when I actually get it in my hands. Or like throw it in like a weird way. Like you can't just slap it in from the top or bottom.
It does seem like that, yeah.
It doesn't seem that hard
because it's not even straight to the side like a Rampage or a Raider.
No, I see what I see it doing is you're putting the front in, you're slapping the side in, but
right. But like the back isn't. If the back was completely open, I could go straight in.
Well, I'm looking at a couple concept images. Let me throw up my screen share really quick so I can talk about this for just a second.
Toys R Us has some good ones on their website actually.
I freaking own something that slides in that way. Whereas, like, as soon as you get to a certain point, it actually just sucks it in for you. I can't remember what it is that I own that does that.
But yeah, I've seen some. I have some stuff that does that. I know what you're talking about. That's not where I'm talking. I just mean it's still kind of awkward to load it in through the side that way.
I don't think it will be a side loader. Taking a look at their concept images, you can see the orange clip release down at the bottom, and I have a feeling that this entire black back end, this is a hinge right here, and just swings open when you release that. So it probably goes all the way back, and you can just straight insert it and then swing it back. That's what I'm hoping will happen.
Well, there's videos on YouTube of people loading them already.
Is there YouTube videos people loading?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I was gonna go, he'll look for that. I'm gonna go check for some more stuff here.
All right, yeah, because the Apollo clearly loads from the handle. It's got a hollow handle, and you just slip the clip in there.
That like pistol feel where you're throwing it in the handle. And that's cool.
The classic Uzi, I think, was the first firearm to incorporate that.
Right, like that I'm fine with.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Cool.
Yeah, so
stuff, and his internet is like the slowest ever because I'm trying to go to this.
I've seen the quality drop down a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's
that's
going
on. Well, I hope the loading is like I predicted. That would make it a lot easier than trying to finagle it in through the side. I'd like to see that back be a hinge.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
We won't know until.
There's a video on it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's find that. instead of talking out our asses.
Yeah, I'm trying to load. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with your internet or machine. Your machine just can't do multitask like that.
No, it's the internet.
You know, my internet's working just fine. That's weird.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. When I'm at home and I do this, it works. What? You need to load a video? I couldn't even load a web page. All right. Well, as soon as this loads, what am I looking for?
Oh, you already loaded it.
You just told me to do that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you guys looking at the Toy Fair 2015 footage, or is this something else?
Yeah, by HJ Reviews.
HJ, you said?
HJ, like as in Harold James.
Hotel Juliet?
Yep.
Yes.
Come on, let's use the real phonetic alphabet here.
Yes, phonetics.
L. Ron Hubbard.
That was Dianetics. Also a great concept.
I know it was Dianetics. Don't kill the joke. God damn it.
Ouch. Ouch. I ruined it.
You're killing me, Wintermall.
Oh.
I did.
Oh,
I really did.
okay.
Who did you say it was? Hotel Juliet what?
Reviews.
Reviews.
Capital J, capital R, and then
I just found their channel.
Oh, let's see. Maybe you can load it because this won't even load the inbox right now.
I'm taking a
This
look through
Surface
there.
Pro cannot do two things at
I'm
once.
telling you, it's not this. It's the internet.
All right, I've got a Nerf Rivals video playing. Let me start my screen share really quick.
Yeah, if you want to fast forward to the right spot, it's at go to 45 seconds, and then it should play right after that.
What? Where, are you there still? Oh, he died out.
Oh,
Oh, Duke, come
Oh.
back to us.
Well, thank you for listening to Nerfcast, everybody. Happy tagging.
Right after he said my internet is fine,
It just
and then it's just nope.
Dude,
Google will have none of our bullshittery. Oh,
my internet's great. Google heard that and was like, "Oh, is it really?"
Okay, so I accidentally disconnected myself.
okay. It was you? We thought the internet just dropped.
We just blame Google.
No, that was me hitting the wrong button.
you
So
really-
the Rival Blaster video that I found, I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit so this stays up on the screen. Maybe I should like scroll through, see if I can find the loading.
Go to 46 seconds in.
46 seconds in, gotcha. All right, this is 44 seconds. All right, this is the Apollo. It looks. Oh,
Oh yeah. That,
oh, you're right. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind that.
Never question me.
I didn't. That's what I said. I thought.
Looks
it was.
like you do come in through the side. Yeah.
Which makes me kind of worried about that mag release, because that means you have to hit that, pop it out through the side, and then who knows what.
Yeah. I wish it was a hinge, but you know, hopefully it works out.
Hopefully. I mean, I agree with you. If it were a hinge or a little bit more of a straightforward in and out,
Mhm.
I feel like that's always better.
Well, at least they have a system working. Like, if it loads, then good. If it turns into another failed concept that they pushed out the assembly line, solve the problem. But if it works, that's great.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we settled that. Found the
Cool.
truth.
All the Nerf rival stuff. We'll see. We'll see. It could be something good for the hobby. Oh man, you got all sorts of like washed out. What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, your color keeps changing a bit, but oh well.
Oh well. Too
Yeah, it's
bad.
no big deal. No big deal. We can still see your beautiful faces.
Who needs colors?
Oh boy.
Because his logo is black and white.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Yes. I don't need colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Segueing into something new. The Duke Wintermall, me, has recently been made admin of the Facebook Buy Sell Trade Nerf group.
Oh, you are like.
I don't know how it's
All
happening.
of the Nerf selling and trading going on.
Out of nowhere, my roots just kind of shot straight down, and I'm firmly implanted in the community. Apparently.
Yeah, just start taking that Bitcoin, dog. You good.
I have some Bitcoin. I've got a few hundred in Bitcoin actually.
There you go.
If the
Nerf
value
stock.
hasn't fluctuated since last time I checked.
Nice.
Yeah. So looking forward to doing a little bit of work on the Facebook page. I won't be nearly as active on there as I am on our Nerf Exchange, mainly because our Nerf Exchange's other moderators are much less active. So I'm trying to bridge the gap there and make it a hospitable place for our users.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I like a lot of the things you put in place for our Nerf Exchange. With
Did you? Thank you.
Yeah, dude, that's good. That's good stuff. 'Cause that's what the community needs. Like that eBay sort of buyer-seller rating, so people know,
Right.
you know.
I was definitely trying to legitimize it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. That was a awesome call.
Sweet.
No, I mean, nobody used it already, but it was definitely part of the problem.
I don't know. It seems like we're getting a reinsurgence of members on the page, just from what I've noticed, and my phone is ringing. That's man. Okay, sorry.
All good.
All good. Yeah. So seeing a reinsurgence of members on our Nerf Exchange, I'm really happy about that. Speaking of our Nerf Exchange, I recently did the 3-month feedback thread giveaway. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I did it. Shout out to user Orna Tactical of Reddit who won our giveaway. Yeah, so he got a what was it? And it was an exploded, a converted exploders to shoot 50 cal darts with some custom gold leaflet letterings that said our Nerf Exchange and a mustache on the front of the blaster.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing another giveaway at our 6-month mark, and then I'll do it annually after that.
Very nice. So when will the 6-month mark be?
I believe 2 months from now.
2 months from now. And what do you have to do to enter this giveaway?
The giveaway, any user that qualifies, is automatically entered. All you have to do to qualify is get positive feedback left for you. So it doesn't matter what feedback you leave. It matters what feedback people leave for you.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And it's free shipping to the continental 48. So I'll gladly send anything overseas, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to charge you just a little bit because shipping can get expensive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Going out there gets pricey.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. It's like yikes.
Yeah.
How to convert it all? They put the 2 before the 1 if they're on this street, and they have a state. It's an emancipation. So I don't know.
It's different for every single country. I'm kind of getting used to Australia's. I've got Australia's down by now. That's pretty easy. I've done a bunch of Australia trading because they have a great Nerf community. I've done some UK, so I'm kind of getting used to theirs as well. Done some Canadian, things like that.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
So speaking of our Nerf Exchange, me and the other 3 moderators have recently gotten together and we'll be launching what's called the Moderators Monthly McMaster Order and Clearance Sale.
Oh, very nice.
What we're going to be doing is policing up our armories and posting all of the excess blaster and gear that we have at our bare minimum pricing. So, just to move them and help out the Nerf community as a whole, just give them great deals on things that they may need. I have a bunch of Stampede parts, some Air Blaster parts, so I'm going to put those up, and if people need them, then they can buy them for cheap. Also going to be doing the McMaster order. That's something that a lot of Nerfers are put off. They don't want to order from McMaster because you have no idea what the shipping is going to be. Most of the time, the shipping is fairly expensive. So by condensing all of these orders into one monthly order, it's just going to cut down on shipping. So people are going to pay me the parts costs, plus I think 1.5% just to cover handling, and then I'll be shipping them out to them personally, charging them much less for shipping than they would have to order from McMaster. This is going to be ideal for tubing and barreling because they sell them to you in 10-foot lengths, and you're end up
McMaster car that's always been you have to buy in bulk and you don't
exactly.
And I know there's been a lot of users who have on and off ordered a lot. And then sold it all on Nerf Haven or whatever. That happens.
That happens.
I've seen it before. a while back, but it's nice to have someplace you can sort of go to somewhat reliably and be like, hey, cool, this is what's going on.
Yeah, so definitely, I'm looking forward to helping out Nerfers sourcing products for them, especially with the tubing. Like I said, it comes in like 10-foot, 6-foot segments. So they're just going to tell me the maximum length they need. Say they're doing an AirTech 4K and they want 1.5 foot barrels. I'll be able to cut everything down to fit in a small 1.5 foot box instead of having a giant 6-foot box shipped to them.
Right. Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
it's really going to help with shipping, and I hope that our users appreciate it, because we're kind of doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'll especially help with all those modders and NICers that really get into creating stuff from scratch, not buying like drop-in kits.
Oh yeah. So I'll probably be posting that monthly moderators McMaster order and clearance sale thread probably tomorrow morning. This will most likely air before or after then, so it'll be up.
It'll have just gone up the day before.
That's right. So head on over to Nerf Exchange, check out our new sale thread, say hi to the moderators, buy some great gear, and get your orders in for McMaster. Save yourself a bunch on shipping.
That's right, guys. Go out there. Thank the mods for doing what they do on like all of the Nerf forums you visit. Whether it be Reddit, Haven, Facebook. They help out. There's nobody's getting paid for any of this stuff.
That's true. We're all here to help. I did chuckle a bit when you thanked the Nerf Haven moderators. That's a good one.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Oh no, they have created a very successful community. I don't want to say anything about that. It serves its purpose, and it serves that purpose very, very well. So they're kind of keeping an iron fist on it, which honestly they need to preserve what they have going.
Yeah, that's what I say. To each their own. That's what makes the communities different.
Very much so.
Obviously, if you go to a community and like it, thank the mods there. You don't like it, probably stop going to the community anyway, so you ain't gonna thank anybody.
Yes. So speaking on behalf of all moderators of the Nerf community, we do it out of the pure joy of our hearts. We love Nerf just as much as you do, and I'm just here to try and make it better.
That's right. Every time I see people criticize stuff, I'm like, what have you done lately? Community. They out there doing some stuff. People out there creating mods, making content, getting it out there to the community so other people know. That's all. That's what keeps it going, man.
That's what it's about.
Right. Bringing people together.
What are we counting down to? Yeah, what's with the fingers?
He's stuck in a box.
Oh, he's miming.
1 in 10.
We're stuck in the box.
Said, what have you done? I just started counting to the box.
Oh, okay. Things that you've done. I gotcha.
Yeah, you know.
For sure. You guys have had some great videos up recently of new and launching gear.
Thank you. I mean, we just, we're lucky to be next to some ports and things showed up. So
there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, my YouTube channel is in shambles, so good on you for keeping up with it.
Well, we try to keep up a little bit with the community. It gets hard. There's a lot of little channels that they get lost in the fray.
Mm-hmm. That's honestly why I've kind of stopped updating mine. I'm just so active on the Reddits and the Facebooks and all that other stuff. I got the Prop Weapons co-op going on. I'm a moderator on a few different pages. Yeah, I just feel like my effort can be spent helping to improve the background of the Nerf community than making little videos.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. Everybody can't be, getting 12,000 subscribers and, be the face of the community.
If only.
Well-known YouTubers,
If only.
Right? Like, you got to have the rest of the community. That's what makes the community, not just all of the faces.
That's true. If it was just those high-class YouTubers, this would not be a good community. Basically, because there'd only be like 4 people in it.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a very lonely community.
It'd be a very small community.
But yeah, I think we rambled on for a decent amount. We've gone over some stuff.
Just one quick rambling for me again. This is going to be last time I was on here. I told you guys that the Prop Weapons Co-op was working on a collaborative project. I've got a bit of an update for that. Let me do my little thing again. Fun stuff. So the collaborative project that we're working on, like I mentioned, we're taking a Rebel blaster, splitting it into 4 different parts, and not adjusting, but distributing it across the 4 main core members.
Right.
So what we have chosen as our project blaster is the Rapid Red. Gotta love a Rapid Red. This is one half of mine. You can see the D and the C. That's not actually on the blaster. That's Photoshop, just to kind of identify which blaster shells are which and which member they're going to go to. So what I wanted to do with this project, wrong picture. Oh, where is the other picture? I'm failing hard at my screen share.
Oh, got it.
I found it. All right, here's the other picture. So what I wanted to do was make one blaster that had a few different elements, but I didn't want to make it the same. So as you can tell, neither shell half is the same. Neither shell quart is the same. A is red with white. C, I mean, is white with red. D has the blue with the light blue inside. And B has the light blue with the blue inside. So everything's different. I wanted to have something that looked different. So each person got a completely different and unique shell quarter. But together, it would still look like a cohesive blaster.
Very nice. Good stuff.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to the other members of the Prop Weapons Co-op finishing up their projects. We're going to ship them off and hopefully get a few nice articles put out there for the community.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You always come with a ton of updates. We like it.
I feel like I had very few updates today, but thank you anyway.
Well, I mean, I guess we've been talking about the modulus so much over the past that we're just like, yeah, it sucks.
We've been talking about it too much.
No, it's like when the crossbow came out. We talked about the crossbow for a solid week. Crossbow back.
Crossbow.
You know, it is what it is.
People are still launching unboxing videos for the crossbow. Actually,
they are. It's true. It's true.
Before we finish out today, make sure let's run through your game one more time so everybody that didn't hear the opening can get to it now.
Oh yeah, the Duke's Dayton Bunker Buster next month, July. This is June, right? Yeah, it's June right now. Next month, July 19th, July 20th, one of those 2 dates. I'm going to be hosting an indoor warehouse war down in Dayton, Ohio. It's going to be free admittance unless I get the 50,000 square foot warehouse, which I really hope I do, in which case I'll charge a pittance, maybe like $5 a head. Just to help recoup some of my massive losses. But anyway, I just want to throw a great war for everybody. Go ahead and head on over to Nerf Haven. I have a thread in the war categories all about it.
Sweet.
That's pretty much the best way to describe that.
For you too, so people can just click on that. But
yeah, do a link. Why not? Links are great. Links are fantastic.
That's right. Get it out there.
Yeah.
Duke, thanks so much for being on, man. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you always got some awesome looking blasters and some great conversation, man. We love having you on.
Sorry I didn't have more to show off today. I've been in a bit of a rut recently. Like I said, I've closed commissions and focusing on my personal life for a bit.
Hey, it's all good, man. You need that time to decompress. We all kind of sometimes get a little over-nerfed. Over-nerfed and underplayed.
Yes. I didn't think it was possible, but there is such a thing as too much of a good thing.
That is the truth. That is the truth. Well, thanks so much again, man. We're going to head on out, let all of our listeners get back to doing whatever they do. So stop listening to us yammer. As always, stay safe. This is Josh.
This is Chris.
And this is Duke.
Happy tagging.
Do, do, do.